ASMR session. So hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a story time, and it's going to be about how I made my teacher cry. But hold up, okay, before you think that I'm a rude person, I'm making my teacher cry, why would you do this? It was unintentional, okay? My goal was not to go to school and make her cry. This was by accident, like. Let me just get started with this story time before I start waffling and talking nonsense. Okay, let me give a backstory on this teacher. So this teacher, she came to the school, this was last year. No one really liked her. Wore like these dinosaur earrings. She wore like this blue like top and her green tights and her red skirt. Her outfit was just horrendous. Her clothes did not look nice. I'm gonna just be honest, they didn't. She wore these big thick green glasses. Like, let me show you a picture of what she looked like. She looked like this, and I don't know what character this is from, like where it's from, but you guys will know, okay? And I'll probably put the name on screen somewhere. She always used to have like her hair was short, straight, black. Me and her, we just didn't really get along. I didn't like her, she didn't really like me. That was our like relationship. And also, bearing in mind, the teacher was a supply teacher, like a substitute teacher, which means she's not a permanent teacher at the school. She only does like cover lessons for when the actual main teacher isn't in, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So we had her for art because I don't really know what happened to our actual teacher. He never came. I don't know what happened with him. I'm not going to say her name, obviously, because like personal reasons, and if the school is watching it, hopefully they don't make me take this video down. So we had this teacher for art. Also had her for PSHE, which is physical, social, health, education. Something like that. One of those teachers that no one listened to. She would be talking and the whole class would be talking over her. And she'd be like, well, then everyone carried on talking. You get that one kid that'd be like, guys, shut up! But the class was still never shut up. Then I also had her for RE a few times, like as a cover teacher, and for some of my other lessons as my cover teacher. Let's call her Miss H, okay? I remember in art class, Miss H, she used to be nice, like at the beginning. I don't know what happened to her, like she just changed, and I didn't like that. I always find every little thing to pick on me, like out of the whole class, me. Like this one time she done a new season plan in art, and normally to stick to a seating plan, so I moved, other people moved, and then she'd be like, Leah, why are you not sitting in your seat? Can you not see the rest of the class? And you're picking on me. You're picking on me. People would literally hide under the desk for their name to be called out because like they don't want to be seen in the wrong seating plan. Like, do you know them teachers that just can't deal with the class themselves, so they get the head of department in. So she always just get the head of art in to come and give us some long lecture about how we should listen to the teacher, and how we should show respect and whatever. I remember this one lesson that she let us listen to music, and actually the class actually got along really well. But then after, she just I used to hate her so much. I used to dread coming into her lessons. She'd always send me outside because apparently I was being disruptive. Then when I would like challenge her with questions, like when she just told me something, I'd be like, but miss, why, or whatever. She didn't like that, so she just sent me outside and just... There was just one lesson I remember where like we were doing clay, like the sculptures and models and stuff. I don't even know what we were like making models of, and everyone got the clay. They made it wet and they started throwing it around the class. Like, it was so funny. Everyone was getting hit with the clay, and then obviously she was there, she saw everyone put the clay on the table right now. We're not doing clay anymore. We're not doing any more particles in art. So she ruined that for us and she got mad, so we had to do writing work, so obviously the class was pressed. Like, we do not like that. Sometimes she would just sit down at her desk, she'd just be there, just waiting for the class to finish talking, the class carry on talking, she would just sit there like no one was listening to her. She moved my seat so many times. Oh, and this teacher, she loved the boys so much. In that class, if you were in my class, you would know, she loved the boys so much, but when it came to the girls, like me and Layla, and like other girls in my class, she would just act so differently. Like, I don't know what was wrong with her, but she would just treat the boys so much differently. I feel like all the art teachers do that in my school. Like, even the art teacher I have right now, let's not even talk about him. So like, if the boys were talking, she would be cool with it. When the girls were talking, then she was mad. Treat everyone fairly. Why are you gonna treat the boys better than the girls? I don't understand that. I remember just coming to school and I saw her face and it just me off. Like, I just did not like that teacher. We didn't really get along. We never really got along ever. She tried to be my friend. Like, girl, you're my teacher, not my friend. What are you doing? No one would take that class seriously. Everyone was messing around. No one would actually pay attention or do the work. So there was this one day, this was the day that I made her cry. This lesson was PSHE. And I was sitting on the table with my friends in the middle and we were learning about SRE, I think, at one point. I was giving good answers to the questions because I was engaging and I was actually trying to be good that lesson. Like, I was trying to focus. People at my table with my friends, so like they made jokes and I would just burst out laughing. Everyone would just stare at me weirdly because I was the only person laughing in the classroom. She kept getting tired and fed up. She sat in the classroom, she's like, so this was an ordinary day where everyone would mess around still. No one took her seriously. Like, some people liked her, I think. And I think she gave me attention and I was like, I'm not coming. She's like, yes you are. I'm like, I'm not coming. I can't control my laughter. I was laughing. You could have sent me outside instead. Then she's like, okay, go outside. I went outside because I couldn't control myself. So I was like, you know, let me go outside and just take a little breather, control myself, calm down. I walked back in the classroom, I looked at my friend's face and I started laughing again. Just carried on teaching, everyone was talking. Then when I talked, she was like, yeah, why are you talking? I was so angry at this point. I was like, can you not see everyone in the class, everyone else is talking and you want to pick on me? She's like, oh well, I only saw you talking. Girl, you saw the whole class talking, but you just want to pick on me because you just want to do that. Like, you just want to get me mad. And then she was like, guys, we had enough. We're changing seating plan. Everyone goes back to the classroom. I didn't want a seating plan, okay? I hate having a seating plan, boy girl, or whatever. Like, let me sit where I want to sit, okay? I wasn't even being disruptive in the class. Like, you can still carry on with your lesson, okay? Don't worry about me. I'm just laughing. I'm just having fun. You're not even teaching properly, so what do I need to like be listening to you for? So then I remember my friend started arguing with her. She was like, miss, but why do you need a seating plan? She's like, just shush, okay, we need to make a seating plan because I've had enough and I can't teach properly and I can't talk to you guys because no one's listening to me. Please, can you just shush, okay? I'm trying to get everyone in their seats. Whilst this was all going on, she was at the front of the class. People were doing handstands, cartwheels, everything at the back of the classroom. People were jumping around. She wasn't doing anything, okay? My ex-friend was with this other girl. And then she showed her inside the cupboard because there was a creepy baby in the cupboard. If you were in that teacher's classroom where Miss H used to teach, creepy plastic baby doll in that classroom in the cupboard, and everyone was just scared of it. So my ex-friend showed her friend the doll that was in the cupboard. And then as she was showing it, like, her friend knew it was a joke. Like, she closed the door and she got a chair and put it underneath the like handle, the lock where you can open the door. Everyone was laughing, like everyone thought it was funny. Like, she thought it was funny as well herself. Like, it was just a joke. She obviously saw I'm dying on the floor, my friend is dying, my ex-friend is dying, we're all dying, we're just laughing so much. Comes over, she takes the chair off the door. Miss H sees like the student inside. She's like, girls, what do you think you're doing? This is health and safety. Why would you do that to a student? All I heard her say was, get outside right now. So we just went outside. We see like one of the deputy head teachers, or I don't even know what she is, but she came with her heels walking past. You know when you hear that sound with the radio and the heels and everything, and you're like, I need to like behave. So we heard her, she came, she's like, why are you guys outside? We're like, oh, because you're disrupting the class or whatever. She walks in, she asks my teacher, Miss H, like, what were they doing, why they sent outside? And then Miss H is like, oh, because they locked a student in the cupboard. This teacher comes back outside and she's like, why did you lock a student in the cupboard? And we're like, it was just a joke. She knew that it was a joke, like it was just for fun. And then the teacher was like, oh, you know, this is health and safety, blah blah blah. This long ass lecture about health and safety, like, listen to her, because I didn't. Sent back inside and we sat down back, and she put me next to someone. I don't even remember who I was sitting next to, but it was next to my friend. My friend was right behind me though, like I don't know if she's stupid or not, but she put my friend right behind me, so you think I can't just turn around and talk. Then we carried on talking, the whole class was talking. She sits down in her chair, she just stops everything, she puts her hands on her head, and like, we're all like, what is she doing? I carried on talking to my friend. Then all of a sudden I see tears start coming out of her eyes. I was like, wait, is she crying? Like, is she crying for real? And then I looked and I saw her, and then I burst out laughing. And then people in my class were like, oh, you're sad, you made her cry, why would you do that, you're sad. Wait, I made her, what did I? She's 23, 24 years old, and she's letting a 13-year-old, she's letting 13-year-olds get to her mentally, emotionally. Clearly she has something wrong with her. Like, why is she even applying to be a supply teacher if you don't know what comes with roles of teaching? Obviously some classes are not going to listen and you have to learn to discipline them. And they're crying like a little kid at the front of the classroom. Bearing in mind, she is a teacher, okay? She's supposed to keep herself together. Like, why is she crying in front of the whole class? She's just embarrassing herself. She's just making a fool of herself. People start shouting at me, complaining how I made her cry and everything. And I was like, I didn't even say anything to her. Like, they're like, oh, you carried on talking. I was like, the whole class was talking. Don't even start with that. Don't even get at me with that. The whole class was talking, so don't even try to say that I was the only person that was talking. They were acting so differently, like they actually wanted to learn. Like, I know that class did not want to learn, okay? That class did not want to learn, so they even try acting now saying they want to learn. Like, then I see her, one of the people in my class offers her tissue, she's crying. People go up to her, they ask her, oh, miss, are you okay, miss, are you okay?
She's fine, okay? She is fine. Like, pick yourself up. Carry on teaching. Don't let this get to you. What are you doing? You're embarrassing yourself in front of the whole class and you're crying.
To let a 13-year-old, when I was 13, this was last year, to you. Like, what? So yeah, she was snivelling. Maybe she had issues going on at home, I don't really know, but everyone was saying that it was my fault, like my fault, that I made her cry and I should never have done it. Apparently afterwards I found out that she had told the head of art or whatever that it was me who made her cry. What did I do to make you cry like that? Like, that's not my fault that your emotions are coming out, okay? That's not my fault that you can't do with the class. It's not my fault that you're not good enough to be a teacher here in this school. So people were comforting her. Then after that, like, I was laughing so much. I can't believe I actually had done this. I could actually made her cry. The art comes in, she takes me and my ex-friend out. She starts giving us some long lecture or whatever, but she was pretty cool about it. Like, she didn't really do whatever. I just told her how I didn't get along with that teacher. I didn't like her, style of teaching. I just didn't like her in general. So that was the end of the lesson or whatever. The week later I come and she starts smiling at me, trying to be my friend. Like, you're my teacher, okay? Don't try to act like you're my friend. I don't remember how that lesson went, but afterwards they got to the summer holidays and I never saw her again. She left the school. I don't know if she left because of me or not, or she just left because she knows that she can't handle classes and people just don't like her in general. So after that, I never saw her again. I don't want to see her again. Hopefully she never comes back to this school. It's basically the end of the story. Sorry if the story time was kind of boring, but like, it's my first time. So let me know if you want me to do more story times on my channel, or you want to see other stuff. Just any video suggestions, ideas, whatever, comment them down below. Make sure to like this video if you did enjoy it, so I know. And also, if you've never seen my face before, then go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.